Welcome to another episode of RedReadyman. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at my very last set of Kanto Cup battles. I was waiting for the Catch Cup to come around, and I thought, okay, I'll do one set because I'm probably not going to like the Catch Cup so much. How wrong I was there. And I wasn't going to show these, but I think there's a lot of reason to show them. This is exactly a team thrown together. A team that I play badly, but I still manage to get some wins from it. So let's get into the battles, and you'll see what I mean. Like, this is a masterclass on how not to play PvP. That's how bad it is. I'm leading with the Shadow Victory Bell. A terrible lead for me. I need to get the heck out of there, but I'm thinking, what do I do? So I throw in my Shadow Aerodactyl, and they bring in their Machamp. Now, I don't know why they do this. So Machamp, yes, it's going to have Rock Slide for the flying, but it's Rock, so it resists it a little bit. It is Shadow, so I am having to shield. But like, the fighting is, you know, super ineffective against flying. So, but they do manage to get me down. So, and they get a shield from me as well. So, you know, fair play to them there. So I bring in the Hypno to chunk down. Probably just going to be a Rock Slide, which I can tank. Fairly easily. It's even better, it's a cross chop, which I can definitely tank. So in comes the Marowak again. Yeah, I am going to shield this up. This is not an ideal situation for Hypno to be in. The Shadow Bones will hurt. I'm just going for the nuke, hoping that they don't shield, but I'm guessing that they do. But I'd rather do that than you know, potentially not take them out with a Thunder Punch and them save their shield. So now they've started bone clubbing me, and I'm like, so this is Shadow Bone Club. Like, you really should be Shadow Boning me, but they're going to bone club me again here, I think, which is crazy play. And I managed to get some farm up. Now, this is what I'm talking about not playing. Why am I throwing a Shadow Ball when I have Thunder Punch on this thing? Not going to do nearly enough damage, so I do have Victory Bell to come in and mop up after me. So, badly played by my opponent, badly played by me, but GG's all the same. So you can see this is how new this team is. I hadn't even got it saved in there. I just was playing around. And look here, watch what I do. I choose the non-Shadow Aerodactyl, which is not part of the plan. So, bad move choices. Now I'm choosing the wrong Pokemon. It's like a catalogue of how not to play the game. But I am met with a good lead as long as it doesn't have Frost Breath. And it has Frost Breath. But this is okay because I think I can beat the Seal here. Yeah, and I've got a charge move, so I've not only got Switch, I've got rid of the Icy Wind potential there, which is, you know, always uncomfortable. Managed to get off the Leaf Blade, and I managed to get a shield, which is great. Going to bring in Shadow Aerodactyl, which it isn't Shadow Aerodactyl. If it was Shadow Aerodactyl, I'd be doing a lot more damage here. Managed to get to the charge move, so I'm expecting them to shield this. And they do, which is not a surprise. So I swap into Hypno as a panic. I'm like, okay, I need to keep this Aerodactyl for something else. And by this point, I've noticed my mistake of it isn't Shadow. And I'm like, what am I going to do? But managed to farm down here. And I'm going to go, yeah, aggressive farm down. Throw the Shadow Ball. I think, oh, this must be an Alolan AWAC. And it isn't. It's an Alolan Muck. Which I should have been throwing the Thunder Punches from the start. What a fool I am. I've wasted some moves here, and it looks pretty awful for me. But managed to get to another Thunder Punch, so I am going to shield this up. It is a Dark Pulse, which would definitely have taken me out. I don't get the charge move off still, so they throw another one at me. And I'm like, what am I doing here? This is awful. But I managed to win. This is just ridiculous. The wrong team, the wrong moves. I don't get a charge move off. I shield and don't get a charge move off. Absolute craziness. So this time I decide that I'm actually going to put them in the team, and I'm going to choose the Shadow Aerodactyl, and then I'm going to choose the Hypno. So that mistake won't happen again because I got away with it there. I was very, very lucky. My opponent helped me out a little bit, but I definitely didn't help myself. Into the next battle, so we're met with a Snorlax. This is not a bad move, a bad one to meet at all. They swap into their Hypno, so I swap into my Shadow Aerodactyl. I'm going to shield this just in case it's the Thunder Punch, and it is, so that's a good shield. Although on Rock, that Flying type would take super effective damage from it. Trying to farm down, not able to. I double shield the Aerodactyl, and I'm going for that farm down. Now I have a lot of energy on this Aerodactyl, so I'm going to throw straight away. And see what we have here. So we have the Snorlax back again. I think I can get to another one. So I do manage to get to another one. Now that second shield is not looking so dumb, because I've been able to get to that second charge move and get both of their shields. Bearing in mind that I still have that Victory Bell and they're firing their energy off. This is a great position to be in. So Victory Bell comes in, they swap out, I swap to my Hypno. Not the greatest of swaps here, but I think this is okay. Now, again, what am I doing here? Like, why am I throwing the Shadow Ball when I should be throwing the Thunder Punch? Of course it's resisted, its normal typing will resist that Shadow Ball, whereas the Thunder Punch would have done a heap of damage and I would have took out this Wigglytuff. Come in. Now, can I get this move off here? I go for the poison. Now I should have gone not for the poison move here, I should have gone for the grass move, the leaf, but and I lose by the tiniest of margins. So the third game I played in terribly badly and I still just lost. This team, if I had spent a bit of time with it, I reckon could have gone on a rampage. It was so powerful. So not a fantastic start, but not a bad one. They're going to duck out and come in there. So now straight into it. Look at the Shadow Aerodactyl damage here. Look at that. Unbelievable. Now I've took a lot of damage, but I've got rid of what was a very big counter, and now I've also got a charge move to throw here. Haven't used any shields yet, so in a really strong position. Take their shield. Now I'm going to come back in with the Victory Bell. Oh no, I'm coming in with the Hypno, of course. This is a perfect. I don't need to shield this. The Night Slash will do damage, but won't do lots, and I'm going to take them out here. I'm going to shield up the second one because I want to leave this battle with some health and energy. And in comes, now go for the Thunder Punch. God, thank God I'm going for the right move. This is fantastic. I mean, I have a Victory Bell sitting in the back, ready to do damage to this. I'm not going to shield it. I'm expecting an Icy Wind. It is an Icy Wind. Doesn't quite take me out. Get to the Thunder Punch here, which will do super effective damage. Very good chunk of health. Dive out so they don't have a chance to farm me down. I saved that shield for this very situation. They throw up the Icy Wind and one more Leaf Blade will see them out, and GG's to my opponent. That was a much better. So that is the way I should be playing this team. So I'm warming up a little now. Going into the next one in the set. Mr. Pokemon App. What is it? Yeah, Pokeron or whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. So Shadow Bell on Shadow Bell. So yeah, it's just a race to the charge move. I managed to get in an extra attack there, which is great. So I managed to get the Leaf Blade off before they do. See whether they're going to shield or not. They are. And so I've still got that extra attack in. I'm going to match their shield, come out of this with some energy. And it's Leaf Tornado, which is really annoying because it drops my attack. But it does give me a little bit of extra chance to farm. And what I really want to do is have this charge move ready to go with whatever comes in, because it tends to grab a shield, and it does, which is fantastic. So we've got the Snorlax. So in comes Shadow Aerodactyl to throw rocks at Snorlax. He doesn't like it. I'm going to shield this up because it's Shadow, it's weak as anything, and it will take a lot of damage. They managed to swap out, so I'm going to throw the rock anyway, because I'm quite happy with this matchup. Managed to one-shot them. In they come again. Going to throw a move at me, probably a body slam, which I think will take me out at this range, but it's okay. Oh no, not quite. So I managed to get another fast attack in, and in comes Hypno. and my opponent backs out. GG's, well played to them. I just walled them. Why they swapped into the seal on the Aerodactyl, I'm not sure. So that was my 4-1 set, which should have been a 5-1. I think you can agree. Which also should have been a 1-4, because yeah, also you can agree that that wasn't the smartest play in the world. But really enjoyed this team. I thought it was fun and was something a little different. And I just wanted to share it with you. Cannot catch this trick. And like, for somebody who is running fairly low on resources, I hate throwing balls at these things. Still won't stay in the ball. Going to be here forever just watching me catch this Trico. But listen, thank you very much for joining me as always. But what are you still doing here? Don't worry about me catching him. Let's go Pogo.